Hello folks, Typhoon Carter here, and I bring to you DPP Revival Ubers Open. This is round 5 losers bracket action between Ainzcrad and Teriso. So, Ainz, I covered him way back in round 1. Good friend of mine, love the guy. Now for Teriso, I believe he's actually a draft YouTuber who has his own channel. I'll probably put his YouTube link in the description somewhere. I don't know, but anyways, regardless though, whoever loses here gonna be knocked out. And Ainz again, I mean, in terms of like pure experience, I'd say Ainz is probably favorite here. That's who I would personally have. And Teriso, and I say this with much love, but anyways, we have a set to play. Let's jump right into this. So we got Deoxys attack into Tentacruel. Interesting lead matchup here. Deoxys attack here could... Tentacruel usually carries Icy Wind on lead, and then Deoxys you could either... If you have Psycho Boost, you could totally go for that. So that's something that Teriso has to be careful of. And then usually, most cases, Deoxys can also take the spike there. If he expects Teriso to switch out, we'll see what happens here. Gonna go into Garchomp here. Okay, yeah, neither player wants to take any risk. Jirachi straight into Lugia into a Garchomp. So yeah, neither player really want to take a risk on that turn 1. Dragon Claws there into a Lugia. And Tentacruel is going to come right back out straight into a Deoxys attack. Same song and dance. Going to get spikes up. Question is, okay, going to go into Giratina Origin. Right onto T-Spike. So yeah, that's good T-Spike there from Teriso. But gonna be threatened here by Giratina. And the Groudon is going to come into a game here. And gotta eat that Thunder up like it is nothing. But Giratina can't threaten a huge Draco Meteor here. Gonna do 65% to his Groudon. Groudon got threatened a Dragon Claw, but gotta get a Toxic off to put Ainz's Giratina Origin on a permanent timer. And that Groudon is as good as dead on the next entry. And Garchomp's going to come in here, interesting. And Salic is gonna get popped here, but Ainz has one more attack here. Gonna Dragon Claw as a mid-ground just to catch the Lugia on the switch, perhaps, at least guarantee some value. And Deoxys attack going to come in on this Jirachi, which might be Scarf, but might not be. Oh, is Substitute. That is the last thing that Ainz wants to see, but usually Deoxys attack will have a strong enough attack to pop that, or not. Wow, that is depressing. That is either the fattest Jirachi I've ever seen. And mind you, this is Deoxys attack we're talking about. T-Wave here, you disgust me. I'm half kidding, but seriously though, yeah, like this is not sustainable. And gotta get rocks up. And again, like, you got Iron Head here, sure, but like, what? I mean, okay, sure, I guess you'll gradually wear this thing down, but like you will also have wasted so many, and then not to mention there's nothing stopping Ainz from having a Dialga in the back, which will also drain PP. And yeah, Teriso's just gonna swap out there, doesn't really want to take any chances. Yeah, Ainz has a Dialga in the back. This Dialga may or may not be Scarf. And oh, huge Draco miss there. Could have at least forced some chip damage there. Gonna have to swap out into Bronzong. And going to eat that Thunder Wave. I would just sub there if I'm Teriso, because like, again, what... Yeah, because like, dude, like, you know that Ainz isn't gonna let you like T-Wave for free like that. Like, yeah, he's gonna go into Bronzong. He should just sub there, but now this Dialga's gonna threaten to deal significant chip damage again, and then Jirachi going to take a ton of damage. And yeah, okay. Groudon's gonna come in. Okay, sure. Going to eat this Hidden Power Fire. Okay. Yeah, so Hidden Power Fire on Giratina Origin is not unheard of, but like, again, I feel like my issue here is like, you went into Jirachi once already, right? And I'm not saying this because, you know, hindsight's 2020 or whatever, but my issue there with that was that, one, Tentacruel is not getting a spin-off for the rest of the game. Like, realistically, like, you're gonna have a hard time. Second of all, you have an entire Lugia, which should be able to eat a hit there, right? So, like, eat whatever Dialga has. And then second of all, you know it's Scarf, right? Based on the way Ainz is playing this. So that's also my other issue here, is that, like, yeah, I feel like Teriso did not get as much value out of that Jirachi as he should have been able to. Like, the first time, missed opportunity to get sub up and then, you know, wear down the Bronzong and then get your health back, right? But regardless though, we have a game to play. I mean, yeah, sub T-Spike's Jirachi, the synergy makes sense. Lugia's gonna sit on this Groudon all day, every day. And oh, it's Life Orb too, but like this Lugia's faster and it's just going to heal right back up to full. Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And then this Lugia's probably gonna sub up and then it's probably gonna Whirlwind and then you're probably just gonna hate yourself. And oh great, okay, yeah, I just got full parrot. I mean, sure, why not? Icy Winds here. Okay, I mean, sure, except you're in range of getting KO'd by Shao Sneak now. Or EQ, yeah, that works too. And you have successfully not gotten anything spun off at all. But Teriso can still technically win this. Okay, Draco's here, and then what you have to do here if you're Teriso is you have to bring Lugia in, you gotta sub up, you have to. And then, yeah, Bronzong will probably break it. Oh, it's CM, okay. That explains so much. Okay, yeah, that's not good. And you let it get toxic. Great job. Roost, Combine, I mean, oh, it's probably Water Ball, that's probably, or not. Sure. Was this not sub? What was the last on this? Oh, I guess it could have been Earth Power last. Okay, that explains a lot actually. If that was the case, and then, well, okay, there is one way Teriso can win, and it's probably last Pokemon Dialga with bulk up, like, you know, sub rest bulk up, or like bulk up Dialga. Basically is how you could technically win this. And then Groudon's gonna come in. Okay, sure. But you know what? You're not out of the game yet. Depends on what Teriso's last is. Oh, the last is fucking Palkia. If this is Scarf, then you have a chance. If it is not, then you can go home and forget about it. And then now you have to bank on a critical hit. A crit Fire Blast here, because I'm 99% sure that Dragon Pulse is going to get the job done here. Or Draco, yeah, that works too. I guess Ainz did not have that, and Ainz is going to win this game. That was a weird game. For a couple reasons. Yeah, at first I thought, okay, maybe this Lugia was probably, you know, sub or something. Like, you know, I mean, you already have the whole sub Jirachi thing, so I was just like, you might as well double down on it. But evidently it was not. If this was sub Lugia, then Ainz was going to have a much harder time winning. But it is not. That is the game we play. And it is what it is, right? Because what would have happened if it was sub was that instead it was probably Ice Beam Earth Power, which, like, again, if you're running Calm Mind, that's most certainly what it has to be. What ends up happening is that you play this really weird prolonged PB stall war, except the problem here is that Dialga and Groudon are on limited life support, and then what ends up happening is that because, like, again, that's why passive damage is, like, so important here. And I think Teriso had a real chance to win if he was able to keep that Jirachi around, but yeah, like, it is what it is. And I mean, good on Ainz to, like, nail that Jirachi on the switch with the Fire Blast with Choice Scarf Dialga. It was probably you know, Draco Fire Blast, Thunder, and then it was probably Sleep Talk so that you have a way to deal with opposing Darkrai, but I digress. We have a series to watch play out. Ainz is up 1-0. We got game 2. So Ho-Oh into a Deoxys attack, so interesting. So this is 2 of 2 for Deoxys attacks that we've seen. What's gonna happen here is that Ho-Oh is probably just gonna Sacred Fire Fish for burn if he gets it, then, you know, Deoxys can get an... If he doesn't get it, then Deoxys gets another attack off, or can sell for 2 layers of spikes. Either option is pretty plausible here. And then... but yeah, regardless, you just click Sacred Fire here. Teriso, I mean, if you're running Deoxys attack, it's probably offense. Sash here, okay, didn't get the hacks. Yep, go let a cycle boost rip. That's about what you'd expect. And pressure also means that Holo was halfway through its Sacred Fire PP. And Calgary's got threaten a KO here. Okay, yep, is Water Spout, might be Scarf Ogre, might be Specs. Not immediately cleared, but Dialga is going to come in here, going to eat this Draco up pretty comfortably, and will at least be able to get rocks up. And Bronzong is going to be the entry point on Ainz's end. Gotta bring Kyogre in, gotta round the rocks, gotta threaten a huge water spout there, but Ainz is not gonna take any risk there. And only 33%, that is Scarf damage. Scizor is going to come in here, going to threaten a U-turn. Has to be careful of Thunder, doing a bazillion damage here. And is he gonna get full parrot? Oh, yeah, that's gotta suck. For Teriso, because that was a chance for him to at least get a bullet punch off or a U-turn and whatnot. Honestly, I would have tried to, you know, bullet punch there on the Latias, try to get some chip damage, but Latios got FUT into that Bronzong there. And oh, nice explosion there from Ainz, getting rid of the Kyogre. And Darkrai is going to come in on this Latios, going to threaten the Dark Void. And Latios is asleep. Now, if he has sub, then Teriso is in huge trouble. Sorry. And just got a Dark Pulse again. Jeez, I don't know about that. I would have probably kept it as a sleep sack, but I was probably afraid of Focus Blast. And Focus Blast misses. Classic. Tail as old as time. Thunder gonna get the para, but Lum is shown. Has another chance to land this. It actually does not kill. But the Latias is going to threaten a KO here, or Kyogre. Yeah. So Thunder's there. Kyogre get the Ice Beam. Doesn't want to risk a miss. Question is, what's the last here? Last is Giratina, and Giratina is most certainly getting KO'd by whatever comes in. And Ray's the last here, and Ray's just got, you know, probably Draco or Outrage. Yeah, Outrage is gonna get the job done there. Quick and dirty game 2, and Ainz is going to win this series 2-0. So, a couple of takeaways from this game. For starters, that Sizz sequence was kind of unfortunate, because I think if that Scizor doesn't get full parrot, that Latias is as good as done. And then Teriso could have easily gotten some momentum back. You know, pivot into, like, get rid of that, pivot into, you know, back to your own, Kyogre, that kind of thing, right? Because, like, again, you have to remember the explosion on the Scarf Ogre came in later. So, for example, what Teriso could have done was, like, if he doesn't get full parrot there, is that, you know, you turn on the Lati, go into the Scarf Kyogre, you kind of cover just about everything that could show up potentially, except for, you know, Ainz's own Kyogre. Again, I don't know if the Kyogre would be packing Sleep Talk on Teriso's end, or if it could be packing, you know, Thunder. So, like, again, you have a lot of your bases covered if you go that way, and then that way it forces Ainz to make a difficult choice here. And although he would probably still go Kyogre, because you can trade, you can Thunder, and then that way Teriso could kind of snatch some momentum back and then put himself in a favorable position. But that is the game we play. And, you know, that being said though, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and consider donating to DPP Revival Ubers Invitation. Ubers is prize pool, and I will see you guys next time.